Hello everyone, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. Today is going to be a reading for the last new moon in the astrological year. And it's a new moon in Pisces. So Pisces being a sign of going within and spirituality. This moon is going to influence you to listen to your raw, sensitive emotions and perhaps discover your way through the turmoil to a very new beginning. And we know that the spring solstice is coming, which is again the beginning of the new astrological year. So having said all of that, I have a simple spread that I'm going to do with a couple of cards. And then I'm going to pull a card from my After Tarot for outcome, and then angel answers. At the end, there's possibly going to be somewhere from 3 to 5 questions that are going to be answered with a yes or no. All right, so if this is a collective, and of course it will not resonate with everybody, just take what works and what doesn't, just leave it behind. So wishing you all the best and happy spring cleaning of your emotions and whatever you need to get rid of in your life so that you can start something new. All right, everyone, so here we go. So the first card I'm going to pull is the card of the core of the matter. What's at the core for everyone? What's at the core for everyone? Oops. What's at the core for everyone? And then I am going to pick the challenge and why there's a card for challenge. And then we're going to go with the advice and how to go about that advice. And then finally, like I said, from the After Tarot, it'll be the outcome card. Okay, so here we go for the collective. For the new moon, March 13th, which is happening today. March 13th, 2021. New moon in Pisces at the core. We have the 10 of chalices, 10 of cups, which means being happy, emotionally happy. All right, so I'm not going to go any more on this card. The challenges, however, have been the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe seeing something new, a new opportunity, or maybe not receiving any opportunities. Why is that a challenge? You have new opportunities coming in, but we have the Fool. And the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. The Fool is about going out on a limb, starting something new. So maybe you have had opportunities, you just haven't been able to see them, or you haven't been able to act up on them because of the Fool energy. Not wanting to take that risk because you're already happy, right? At the core of the matter, you're already in a good place. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is also saying that possibly you've put in a lot of work to be where you're at. You're basically just focused on that. You don't even want to open the door for something new. This is kind of a ghost in the background on this card here. And this ghost is kind of like a forewarning sign to maybe start looking around. Don't wear blinders. Look around. There's other things going around. Do not limit yourself to or settle for less, basically. There's more to come. There's more, bigger and better. So the advice, we have the Four of Wands, which is a card of celebration. It's a card of stability. It's a card of setting good foundations. It's a card of marriage. So the advice is to maybe ensure that all of that is in place. The how to do that is by the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about putting things in motions. Again, this is very passionate on this side and could be related to work as well. But it's about starting something. You've had a plan. You've actually started engaging in this plan. And now you're just waiting to reap the benefits of that. So the advice is to focus on the big picture, on the stability, on what's going to be securing you for the future. And you need to do the work up front for it. Make sure that you're well planned and you've started the work. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which to me is, in this deck, make sure that as you're planning this, as you're working this through, that you save enough money or you save enough energy for yourself before starting to give out to others. Maybe focus on your needs initially, and then once you've attained enough resources, then you're going to be able to move on and share that wealth with others. Whether that wealth is financial, it could be knowledge, it could be loving even, if you want to look at this from a loving perspective. But definitely love yourself first, if that's the case, before you can love others or share your love with others. So I'm going to park it there for now. The world was underneath, and the world is putting an end to a cycle and starting something new. And that's exactly what this new moon is all about. I love it. All right, so the outcome for this reading, which is, like I said, it's going to be a short and sweet reading, and it's for the collective. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. What I like about the Queen of Swords in this deck is she's had to cut out people, cut out things, and that's exactly what we are asked to do at this point, is to clean our spaces, our mental spaces, our body spaces, our home spaces, or whatever spaces. Clear out some space so you can make room for the new, out with the old and in with the new kind of scenario. So she's done the cutting. And once she's done the cutting, based on truths and based on analytical situations, like she's thought this well through before doing the action, she can now smell the roses and look at that butterfly. Focus on something different, something new. And perhaps eventually she'll be able to put that sword down. Let's grab another card on that. Yeah, okay, so here we go. We have the Five of Cups, and typically the Five of Cups is a cup of regret, disappointment, sorrow, and whatnot. But this guy now is no longer focused on that sorrow and that regret and that guilt. He's turned around. He's starting to turn around. So this is a very positive change. Not only have you been able to cut, you've started getting rid of that guilt feeling that you may have had from your past traumas or past situations. And then the other card after that is the Queen of Cups. She's pulling that fish out of the cup. Either it is a surprise to her, either it is a positive thing in the sense that she's reaping now some bounty, or she's eliminated the source of element of surprise, or things that could be emotional, that were causing some emotional turmoil in her life. We see on her throne there's an image of very wavy waves, like turmoil on her throne. But if you see the waters around her, they're pretty stable and stagnant. I mean, they're flowing, but there's not like thick waves. So it looks like the worst is behind her in terms of emotional. And then we have two cups here too, right? So a lot of emotions, and that's what this moon is all about. Going within and doing some soul searching. Really living those emotions that we have to live, face them, and deal with them so that we can put things aside, close the loop, and move on with our lives in a different direction. So yeah, clearly, this is what I see from this today. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards for questions. So if you have a question that can be answered by yes or no, I will pull some cards and I'll put them on the table. And because there's a lot of time left, I am going to pull 5 cards. Actually, no, I'll go with 6. Seeing there's like 12 signs, I'll go with 6 cards. All right, so, and I'm going to put them here. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4, card number 5, and card number 6. So if you haven't thought of your question yet, or your questions, because you could ask multiple questions, pause the video, because now I'm going to start reading the cards. So card number 1, we have peaceful resolution. So yes, whatever answer that you question, the question that you've had, whatever, the answer is yes. And it's going to be a peaceful resolution, whether for yourself or with someone else. Card number 2. We have yes, with the help of helpful people around you. This person who's holding on to a baby has got multiple angels helping her, and her heart is shining love. They're very beautiful cards. All right, card number 3. The answer is yes. Simple as that. Yes. Card number 4. It's yes and take action now. Okay? Card number 5 is yes and abundance is coming to you. Card number 6. It says yes, but you need to ask for further assistance from your angels. So everyone, I hope that you liked this reading. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, if you liked the context as well. This is my first reading like this, and I'd like to hear from you. So until the new season, or next week, because I have more videos coming in next week. But anyways, until the new beginnings of the new astrological year. Take care, and all the best to you. Bye-bye.